Hi, John Locke here, and today I've got something hopefully new. I wasn't able to find much about this particular lock online. It's an Abus 234 50 millimeter lever padlock. I think they've been around for a long time, and I wanted to try picking a lever lock, and I really didn't have much success with this, so grinded off the rivets and opened it up to see what was going on, and wanted to share with you what I've got here. So yeah, first off, it's a lever lock. Interesting key here, and locked right now. I try to open it. You can see opens up. Unlocking it, same deal, going backwards. So, looking at lever locks, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, my first go around was to try to create a tensioning tool and pick this using just a bit of wire. And so I had two keys for it, and I just took this key and the second key and cut off all this material. I figured, I could get a pick in there, piece of wire in there, and what I had here is one in the lock just freely rotated, right? When I put it all the way in, I could lift it a little bit. I can feel that I'm touching something with some levers, but I couldn't really find a spot to tension. I thought maybe, is it the front lever that tensions? Where's the bolt to go to? So just didn't have any luck, couldn't figure it out. So grind off these rivets and let's open it up and show you what we have inside. So here we go. And I want to be careful if this spring is on very gently, but to take a look at how the lever lock works, you can see up here, a shackle has this bolt keeping it in place. And when we turn these keys, one of the bits on the key actuates the bolt, and you can see these other plates lift up, and when they're down, the bolt can't move. They're blocked by, they're blocked by these little arms on these plates. So I'm going to try, when you turn the key, I've got the plates coming up, the bar can move freely, and you can see the lock opens here. So all I've got to do is figure out where this bolt is coming from, and that's what we need to tension off of. Once we can tension that bolt, we should be able to lift the individual levers one by one, just like a pin tumbler lock. Kind of same concept there. Get each one, whichever one's binding up over this one by one, using a piece of wire, something like that, and we should be able to do it. So let's take a look at what we've got here. First thing I'm going to do is remove this spring. Okay, get that off. And put that up here. So, first plate, no false gates or anything like that. This should be a really easy pick. Let's move these side. Second, interesting. I mean, not much difference from the first one, I think. I lay them on top of each other, maybe align the holes. To me, seems like pretty much the same thing. Third plate. And here we go. Here's our bolt here. So now you can see freely slides back and forth. And now what I want to do is take a look at this key. So actuating the bolt, it is not this last tooth here. It's this middle one right here. So let me, if I can point to it with my pen. That one right there. Okay. So if I were to make another key, I'd have to take a little different approach. And it's clear to me now that my using the key I made, even if I were to try to position it right, I mean, it could grab that, but is it too thick? So it looks like if I got the perfect positioning on that this key should work. Okay, so I've got to come up a little bit, but it's interesting. It's I've got to come up to the middle. So this key that I made still might work. Fits in there, that's fine. I've just got to get it in the right position there. Okay. Then remove this bolt. Interesting, in the back here, it's just a plate, a spacer plate it looks like. Yeah, nothing else, so it just keeps it up. Interesting. So really this back piece here, maybe it's a little bit of warding. Yeah, it has a little, cut out there, but interesting. So if I can get that right there, great. So a little spacer, put that down there, and that's really it. So now I've just got the lock body. Interesting. If I can punch out these rivets that I've ground off, I could maybe put a plexiglass front on this lock and use it as a training lock. Now that I've pretty much destroyed it, let's see what we've got here. Oh, 3.5 millimeter screws. Those are a little hard to come by here. Let me see if I can find a 3.5 and make a little training lock out of this padlock. Anyway, like I said, hadn't seen much on the ABIS 234. They're pretty affordable. I live in Germany, so not too difficult to get a hold of here. And an interesting little lever lock, and gives me something new to try out. Well, hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.